This is a tutorial on how to replace the steering assembly on a 2015 Hyundai Sonata. This same procedure applies on all the models for this particular body style. I believe it starts on 2014 or 15 and it goes all the way to 2018. It's the same process. So we're doing the airbag, steering wheel, and this handle. And the main reason why we decided to do this, because this one, as you can see, is all worn out and this one is broken right here. So I'm going to show you step by step with my mechanic, the machine, how to do this. So you insert, he's using a tool, it's a pry tool, the metal pry tool that he just insert in a very specific location, which is right over here. You push it in. There's a pin that you press, and then once that pin, you can feel it pop. There's another one right here, and then there should be one more on the other side. And just like that, the airbag comes right out. Also, very important, guys, do not forget to disconnect the battery. Anytime you work with airbags, you have to disconnect the battery cables, guys, just so you don't have any accidental deployment, because this is a very sensitive part. So you remove the connections like so. Very normal plugs. There should be another, so that's 3 connectors total. And right here he is removing the cover on the wiring, just like that, and it comes free. We're gonna put it to the side for now. Next, you grab your socket. This is size 21. Just like that, you remove this 21 bolt. I love the professional lights, by the way. Professional. Once you take out the bolt, this should come right out just like that. And again, the reason why you would replace this is if you want to upgrade it with something else, or if you want to just go ahead and put something that is a little cleaner as far as the condition. And you use a pry tool like any flathead screwdriver to pry this open, just like so. And then you're going to use a Phillips screwdriver or impact screwdriver, whatever you're comfortable with is okay. This should come right out. There's a little tab, you just free it up and it comes right out. You get another flathead screwdriver and you want to push this clock spring. This is what's responsible for the horn inside the car. A lot of the time, if the horn is not working, then a lot of the time this is the main cause of it, especially if you confirm it by giving direct power to the actual horn under the hood. If it turns on, then most likely the problem is going to be your clock spring. There is also 2 Phillips head screwdrivers right in here, one inside here and one inside here. And this should come right out. So as you can see, we're about just about 4 minutes into the video, and usually when you go to any shop, they will charge you anywhere between $1,000.
Yes, 1,000.
This job, normally the shops, they would charge for a few hours, when literally all it takes is just about 4 minutes. I mean, it's crazy how simple this layout is. Now we're gonna grab the new assembly. This is the complete assembly, guys. We took it off of a car. Obviously you're gonna make sure it's the same, it matches, all the buttons are the same, everything is the same, otherwise it's not gonna work correctly. If you have to replace the parts, like the good parts on this one, move them over to the new steering wheel, you can also do that as well. Right now we're putting the good handles and turn signals. And really there's only one way it will go in place. It will not go any other way, guys. And then you can check, see, make sure it's working, and the mechanism is working just fine, just to make sure everything is good. Then you put the screwdrivers back. Everything else now, it becomes exactly the same process as the beginning, but just reverse. Then you put the clock spring and it clicks right in. We're just making sure that the buttons are exactly the same. If not, we're gonna use the same steering wheel, but they are the same in this case. So same thing, we're gonna pop open the tabs just to show you where the tabs are. It's right over here. The second one is right in there. Just press the button. And the last one is right there. Woohoo! Orale. And that's going to be the airbag pops right out. And of course, the good parts, you're going to keep the good parts from the old steering wheel, like the clock spring, the airbag, you know, any other parts that are good that have not been damaged, just save them for later. Even the steering wheel, the old one, you can keep it for later. That's going to be the 21 millimeter. So we're about 9 minutes in, and that's how you replace the complete steering wheel assembly. As far as the connections, the yellow one goes on the yellow, the blue one goes on the blue one. You cannot miss that, guys. There's only one way these can go in. And then the cable, make sure to put the cable back just so you don't have a loose cable anywhere. And then you close it, and then you push it in, and all you do is push, just like that.
There's no take off the wire, the battery, the airbag, and the open.
Yes, so if you don't take off the battery wire, there's a very good chance and possibility that it will explode in your face. So safety first,
yes,
always. So this is how you do the steering wheel assembly, guys, with the turn signals and all the buttons and controls with the clock springs. Any last words, أي كلمات أخيرة؟
بإمكانهم إنهم يتواصلوا معك محمد، وأي استشارة إحنا جاهزين فيها.
Feel free, guys. Please, if you like this video and you found it beneficial, hit the subscribe and the bell button. Is going to help us out a lot. We also are available for all your car needs right here at Barman Auto Sales, located in Bakersfield, California, Central California. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions. We sell used auto sales and also service the cars for our customers only. If you have any questions, mechanically speaking, our master mechanic Ali, the machine, Jordan, is available at anytime, any point. So yeah, give us a call, guys, and we'll be more than happy to help you. Thank you so much and have a great night.